Welcome to Marie Adventure. So, I was sick. I know it's the weather, huh? Hot and cold, hot and cold. So, I just want to ask you guys, um, how do you feel when you go to a fast food chain, like burger places? You go to, hold on. You go to burger places, you go to Starbucks, you go to fast food chains, and then they will ask for a tip, so okay, I'm new to Facebook. This is my first time going live, so I don't know how can I see your messages. Hold on. Chat filter, all messages. Okay, so I'm just winging this right now. So I just went to Panera, and then the reason I went to Panera is I got a gift card. I got a gift card from my friend, and I said, okay, I'm gonna use this gift card. So I went to Panera. I ordered a takeout or to go, and then when I'm paying, the cashier, she have this. It's like a terminal where what they do is they will punch your order, then they will flip the screen, and then when you look at the screen, you will see, like 10% tip, 15%, 20%. So I, if it's a restaurant, like there's a waitress or waiter that comes, and he or she took my order, things like that. So, oh hi, new YouTuber, hi, you Jackie Chan. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm not, but I like the Kung Fu Hustle. I like Kung Fu Hustle. Hello, Sebas Ipascar. Hello, Mr. Patrick. So, you have a YouTube channel, new YouTuber? Okay. Put it in the chat. I'm gonna take a look at it later. Thank you, Mr. Patrick. So, I'm talking about going to a fast food chain. Like, for example, I just went to Panera, Panera Bread, and I went to get my order, and then the cashier punched my order, and then she have this screen, right now. They don't do the cash register anymore. They just type on the screen, and then when you're about to pay, they will flip the screen, and you will see like there's like 10%, 15%, 20% tip. But if it's a restaurant that I go in, they take my order, they bring my order, they ask me how I'm doing, like do I need water, things like that. I don't mind giving a tip. I will give tip. I'm gonna give like 18%, 20%, even though I'm by myself. But what I don't like is when I go to Starbucks like Panera, I have a bad experience today because she took my order, she flipped the screen, and then I see all the tip that she want that the screen is telling me, but I said no, no tip. And then I swiped the gift card, the Panera gift card, and then but it's not enough, so I have to cover it, to pay the remainder. So while I was taking my debit card, the cashier push something on the terminal, and then the tip screen came back again. Even though I said no tip, the tip scream came back again while I was getting my wallet. And I look at her like, why do you have to do this again? You know, like, why do you want me to tip you? I didn't say that. I'm just thinking about it. So I said, all you did is to get my order. You didn't even write it down. You just punch it. You know, I ordered one item. She punched it. She flipped the screen. And then she's expecting for a tip. So please, if you work in Starbucks, if you work in fast food chain, why customers have to tip you for taking their order in the cashier, in the cash register? You're not cooking, you're not serving, you're just taking an order. So please enlighten me if you work in the industry of fast food chains. So, hello, Hope. That's my question. So I'm gonna read some comments here. New YouTuber. Are you really a new YouTuber? Or what? Hello, Oscar. Hello. Hope. You're so pretty. Thank you. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, but I think you're pretty too. So, do you guys have questions? What's that? Is that a bunny? Peace? So, yeah, so I would like to know, do you tip on Starbucks and Panera Bread and, you know, those fast food like Carl's Jr., what else? Wendy's, McDonald's. Hello, Esha Jones. So, do you tip? Big lips. Hi. Where in Ohio are you, Big lips? Hi, Santiago Reyes. Hold on. Nice experience. I usually tip if I have a nice experience. Me too. But do you tip? Do you give tip in a like fast food chain? Hello, SRTLJ. Oh, this says there's message is held for review. I don't know. I'm not gonna click on it. So, okay. We have a local coffee shop that I go to. Uh, the the one who's taking my order is very nice, and the food is good. I instantly give them like 15 to 20% tip, even though I will not sit in the coffee shop, even though I'm gonna take it to go. I'm not, I have no problem with that because I know that these are hard-working crew. But I just have like a little problem with those like forcing you to tip even though they're not serving anything. It's just a coffee. It's, you know, or it's just a soft drinks. So yeah, that's. Oh wait, big lips. Yes, I am broke zero. What do you mean? You're broke or what? Hi everyone. Sri. How do you pronounce it? SRTLJ. Yeah, so that's my predicament. I mean, my challenges. I went to Starbucks like 2 weeks ago. Same thing. I ordered one item. I ordered this lemonade, the red one, and then I ordered one item, the red, the passion something, passion lemonade. Same thing. She punched the order. She didn't do anything. She just punched the order. She flipped the screen. And then now I'm faced with like telling me to tip. So why? Like, why do I have to tip if you're just punching the order? If I will go to the barista, the one who's making it, I'm gonna give some tip. But it became mandatory. And it's like, I think you were put on the spot when they flip that screen, like, because now you don't have the cash register anymore. They will have the screen, they have the screen that they punch the order, and then they will flip it to you, and then now you're like, what, tip? And then the people behind you can see what you're doing. They're looking at you if you're gonna give a tip or not. It's like you're put in a situation. Hope says, I feel tipping isn't necessary, especially in fast food. But tipping usually is very welcome, and they are sometimes nicer, or give you better service. I agree with you. Hi, new YouTuber. Big lips, what's up with you? Now you have all these molars, these molars. What's up, dude? What do you want? Can you make some sense here? Can you say something? Yeah, so I don't like what's going on, that you are put on the spot to give a tip. And you cannot also choose, like, if you want to give $1, they already put in the box how much are they expecting from you. Like, the lowest one is 18%, the next one is 20%, and the third one is 25%. Oh my. For 1 cup of coffee? So, I don't know why they have to do that now. Like, are they not getting paid enough? Why is it my responsibility to do it? Like I said, there's a coffee shop here nearby, and I really like them because from the beginning of service up to the end that they gave you the item, it was a very smooth. They're very friendly, and you don't get pressured because they don't flip the screen on you. So there's just a tip jar beside them. So I give tip. I give $5, even though my order is $2.50. Okay, 310 Turtle. What's up, Marie? Member us. We were the group of ladies that traveled on Amtrak to Old Town San Diego. And we're in your videos. I remember you. Are you the one who have this liquor? And you gave me this like vodka, flavored vodka. Are you one of those? Tell me, 310 Turtle. I remember that there's a group of women in the Amtrak, and then they have this vodka or shots, and then they give me one. Well, if that's you guys, hello. It's good to see you. Oh yeah, 310 Turtle, yeah. It's good to see you here. Do you guys go ride the Amtrak frequently, or it's just a one-time thing? Hope says, I just got used to home coffee. I only get coffee at Starbucks as a treat because of how expensive it is. That's true. I don't go to Starbucks every day. I don't. But once in a while, I will go there for a tea because I walk. In the morning, I will go out for a walk. And sometimes, maybe once in a while, I will feel thirsty, but I don't have water with me. And Starbucks is on the way, so I will get a tea, but that's just one time thing. I can't believe you guys are here, Turtle. So what do you guys do? Are you still in LA? Ah! It was a one-time thing because we didn't want to drive. We wanted to drink alcohol. Very good. Ah. You guys are a fun bunch. I enjoyed. If you're not there, you guys are not there. It's gonna be like a boring trip for me. It's just filming. But since you were there, it adds flavor to the video. By the way, that I posted that video. So your next trip to San Diego will be in October. Oh, hit me up. Hit me up. Maybe I can go. It depends on the schedule, but I'm I'm mistaking the Amtrak. Do they still have the $10 weekend pass? Like all, hop on, hop off, $10 the whole day. Hope. I'm scared to go to Starbucks now. Last time I had a coffee and muffin from there. I got food poisoning. Oh my God! Why did you come back and tell them that you got food poisoning? Should have told them. Maybe they can do something about it. What poisons you? The coffee or the muffin? Turtle. So when you go to San Diego with your friends, do you just drink or do you go somewhere? Uh, I'm. I was planning to go to San Diego because I I ride the jet ski, and what I do is I will check in with my. I will go with my friends. We will check in a hotel, and then we will ride the jet ski the whole day, and then come back to the hotel. Oh, they didn't do anything? I'm so sorry to hear that. Is the muffin expired? Maybe their muffin has too much butter, and then your tummy is not used to greasy food. There you go. I'm now using something to protect my eyes from the glare. So it makes my eyes hurt if I'm looking on a bright screen. We go out there to attend car show from the lowrider community. We go to Chicano Park, car show, and just unwind. Yes, yes, yes. I love car shows, especially the lowrider. Uh, there's one in Fontana, and I went there because there's a fair in the library in Fontana. And then after I went to the library, I saw like a lowrider exhibition there. So you go to Chicano Park. That's cool. I'm gonna look online. Are you a chola? Are you a chola kid? Tell me, tell me. So Hope, can you answer my question? Uh, What do you feel about giving a tip if you're ordering one coffee or one item in a fast food chain? For example, you go to McDonald's, you order one fries, just one fries to go, and then they flip the screen to you, and then it says you're gonna give 15% tip, 20%. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna tip or not? But not in the new Instagram kind. Well, I'm so glad you were there. I mean, you guys are there, turtles. I'm surprised. I would press that skip tip button so fast my hand would be blurry. I'm a retired gang member. I always be a homegirl. But things change. We grew up. Good, good, very good. I'm I was not a part of any um, neighborhood or gang when I was growing up, but uh, in the streets there are some. I remember what grade I was in fourth grade, and then where I live, where our house is, in front of our house, just right in front, really, there are two group of gang members. They did a riot. Like this group is holding a baseball bat. The other group have this thing on their knuckles. It's like when you punch someone. They have a riot in front of my house. I was young then. I was so scared because I was going out of my house. And then when I opened the door, they're already fighting outside. And then my neighbor told me to go back in because my neighbor was a member. So that is my experience. Hope, where did you grow up? Okay, because I grew up in different places. I grew up in Asian countries. I'm from the I grew up in the Philippines, but my family travels a lot because of their job. So I live in different places. Yeah, like I just follow. I mean, wherever their job is, they bring me with them. How about you, Hope? Where did you grow up? Do you guys go to the casino? This is a kid's chip. I got this from the library. Born and raised in Tennessee. Do you know that my favorite burger chain, number one, the very top one, burger chain that I like is In-N-Out. In-N-Out Burger. They've been in California maybe 50 years now, and it's like In-N-Out is a family business. They do not franchise. They will have different branches, but they do not franchise because it's very family owned, and it's very famous here in California. But this year, the granddaughter, she's now the owner. The owner already passed away. That's her grandparents. And then now she's the granddaughter. She's now the one managing the company. They're moving now to Tennessee. So, but In and Out is like a tradition. And then like an iconic tradition of LA. It's a LA based. So I don't know if they're just moving their headquarters. Are they gonna close In and Out? I hope not, because I really like In and Out. And many people in California are like very nostalgic about it, that they will move to Tennessee. I'm from Linwood. My parents are from Compton, and grandparents are from Watts. Let me tell you something, Turtle. So okay, how can I say this? I volunteer in church. There's a Catholic school in Compton named Verbum Dei. It's a Catholic school. Do you know that? Because I volunteered there at one time. Where is Linwood? Is that close to Downey? Linwood. So, okay. Where is Linwood? So, I know I had a friend before, but I don't see them anymore because, I moved to another place. Okay, do you know? I remember she was telling me when she was young, she was part of CV13. Do you know that? I don't know if 13 or something. I forgot. She just mentioned it one time. Do you know anything about that? Tennessee isn't the best. I want to move out to Minnesota. Huh. Is Minnesota cold? Oh, CV3. Okay. I got the 3 letters. Yeah, CV3. Okay. So, that's cool. Really? You have family from there? So if you don't mind me asking, only if you want, you don't have to answer my question. How about you? What is your former? I know this is like long time ago. You don't do that anymore. But what a member are you? Only if you want to answer. If not, it's okay. I don't know if it's cold, but I want to move there so I can see my long distance partner. Oh, that's a very valid reason. Are you planning to move move together? That's why you're moving there? Are you moving there because where will you live when you move to Minnesota? Are you gonna live with him or her? Linwood Young Crowd. Okay. Thanks for sharing. I'm not familiar with that, but thanks for sharing. Have you been to Detroit? I want to go to Motown Museum. No. You know, let me tell you. Since the pandemic, I stopped traveling. I will only go to Texas to visit my relative, but I haven't gone around. But this year, I want to go someplace. That sounds fun. If you want to go to Motown Museum. Ain't no mountain high enough. Yeah. Okay, who are the Motowns? What artists? I know Michael Jackson in Jackson 5. Is Diana Ross from the Motown? Probably a lot of famous singers. I just don't know who they are. Honestly, I don't know at the moment. My family wants to move to Bama. Oh, what's Bama? Alabama? And I kind of have to go with them. How old are you, Hope? How old are you? Now I'm getting curious. You said you want to move to Minnesota to be with your long distance partner. Oh, okay. Now you have to move with your parents. My family wants to move to. When you said family, are you talking about you and your parents? Or you and your own, like your husband, wife, and children? Can you clear that? Temptations. What do temptations? I know their name. Okay. I'm gonna turn on my computer so I can see. Okay. Turtle, I'm turning on my computer so I can see what are the songs of Temptations. But I know I'm familiar with them. Hope. Hello, D4L Media Hood. I'm gonna answer your question. Hold on. Okay. D4L. What is D4L? Is this like a download? D. Hey, I've been watching your USPS videos. How has work been if you're still there? Oh, I know. I work. I don't know. I no longer work at the USPS. Oh, Dallas. Ah. I thought you're on a DL, man. DL. PDDL. Hey, I'm just joking. Don't get offended, okay? The Temptations. Okay. The Temptations. Ah, Turtle, if you're still there, do you listen to Art Labo? Dallas says, yes, Alabama. I'm 18, but I'm unemployed at the moment. And I'm still looking for a job so I can do much at the moment on my own. Okay, you're 18, you're too young. I was too young, but that's no excuse. I had too much too soon. I wanted more room to please my restless youth. Do you guys know that song? That's one of my favorite songs when I was young. Okay, let's see the Temptations. My Girl. Okay. Let's see. What are their songs? Art LeBeau. Yeah, it's okay, art labor. Yeah. Yeah, when he was alive. Okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you a story. So, my friend, she she's she likes listening to Art LeBeau, the one that used to live in Compton. So I listen to it too because like I like the old, I like the R&B soul goodie, old time goodies, good times. So I like listening to Art LeBeau and the music, and then yeah. So what's the story? I forgot. I called the station, and then Art LeBeau asked me like who I want to dedicate the song. I said, I want to dedicate my song to my aunt. I told my aunt to stop writing bouncing checks, but she won't stop writing bouncing checks. Now she's back. So, and Art Labo was laughing. So, that was my experience. Hope, have you ever listened to K-pop? Of course. I like, I know I'm corny, but I like BTS. You know?